Well, nice to see you again.
Yes, nice to see you.
So, how everything?
It's doing well.
All
Been
right.
been
Yeah.
been focused on the campaign and now this release of systematic deception.
Yeah. Can you introduce yourself and who you are, and what you do? And
Absolutely. I'm Willie Montague. I'm the founder and president of House of Timothy, which is a non-for-profit organization that works with youth and young adult boys ages 7 to 25, and I am running for Congress in Florida's District 10.
all right. So, what motivate you about the film? And I haven't seen it yet. I just have interview with Frank, but can you tell me more about if you know any insider information or anything like that
Oh yeah,
before?
it's an absolute amazing film. I think it really dives into the issues that we don't see covered in mainstream media, and I think it's great, especially for minority communities, to really know the truth. And so, systematic deception is going to be something that inspires, but also brings truth and revelation.
Yeah. So the truth is very important.
Absolutely.
One of the reasons I want to run for Congress too is because the truth is missing. We don't hear the truth about the truth of almost anything right nowadays,
Right.
because everything out there is faking. Fake news, fake information,
Right.
and stuff like that, and it's hardly to get anything true. And the film is interview a black people, black community, and it's make me really excited. It's like, as you know, I grow up in a black community,
Right.
so I'm very touched, very motivated about the
Right.
movie,
Mm-hmm.
and the film. So you're gonna run on the District 10, and how long you been working on your campaign? And
I ran last cycle.
yeah,
And so after last cycle, I decided to still jump in
okay,
and get involved. So I've been going since August
mm-hmm,
19th of 2020.
yeah, wow. So like, I know you everywhere. I mean, you all over the place, and everywhere I travel, I see you. Some place I don't even there, you there when I look on your Facebook, your web
Right.
page. So I mean, I see you very motivate, very active on what you do, and then this is something that we want to do for the Congress. And do you believe in? I mean, I'm going to run for Congress too, and people will ask me this question too, but I'm going to ask you first. Do you believe in term limit?
How I answer that question with term limits is that we have to really look at the Constitution.
Okay.
Many people that run off of constitutional principles.
Okay.
The Constitution does not really outline anything concerning the for U.S. Congress, anything that has to deal with term limits.
Yeah.
To me, when we go to vote,
Mm-hmm.
that's supposed to be your term limits. However, we know how that turns out because people do not know how to get out of office.
Yeah, yeah.
So I personally believe there needs to be term limits.
Yeah.
I first believe the first step is that we need to make sure that individuals that are running for office set term limits for themselves first to show
I
accountability.
I agree.
And the second thing is then look at the way that we can get it in so that it's something that's more of a permanent fixture. But the issue that I have is that when we open up the door to start looking at constitutional amendments, we can also see amendments for other things
Yeah.
that are not really appropriate.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, they'll start coming after our guns. They'll
Yeah.
start coming after, the 13th, 14th, or 15th Amendment.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
we have to really start looking at the overall picture. And but I am personally for term limits.
Yeah.
How it's going to be done is what we need to look at.
Yeah, yeah. See, I put myself at a term limit too. I don't care is how other people and how they everything is going to be in the future, but I set myself a term limit too, and it's great to hear something like that too. And I think if we set ourselves at a goal, what we have to do and what are limited, and this is something that people want to see in the future. And that's telling me that you want to do something for the country is not about the career.
Right.
It's something that you want to do for our country right now, especially right now, because I'm come from a communist country, so I know how it's looked like in the communism, and everything that you participate to the community and you do for the community that I know in the past few months. It's very, very benefit for the area that you run in right now.
Right.
So, anything else that you want to tell the
No,
voter?
I'm just saying, hey, stay tuned. We got some great things coming up. TeamWillie.com, and we're going forward strong.
All right, and I hopefully I will see you as another interview too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.